Hi everyone, my name is Kende Ogunjobi and you're tuned into the Future Podcast where vision meets reality. On today's show, we are having an honest conversation about motherhood, the season before giving birth, the transformation after giving birth, and the deep ways this moment impacts as a whole. And I have a special guest today, Mrs. Eniola Aremu. She loves teaching parenting. Hi, Ma.
Good afternoon, Ma.
Welcome to my show. Please, Ma, kindly introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I would like to say thank you for having me once again on the Future Podcast. My name is Eniola Aremu. I'm a mom. I'm a content creator. I love to talk about parenting, not because I know so much, but just because I love to talk about it. So that's about me for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to my show. Ma, I have a few questions to ask you.
That's okay.
Ma, before you became a mother, what dream or part of yourself matter most, or which one feels quiet now?
Before I became a mother, thank you for your question. Before I became a mother, I had this sense of possibility. I had this mind to use my talents, to use my gifts, I had a mind of growth. I just wanted to impact. I just wanted to do something for myself. I saw myself growing. I saw myself influencing. And all this part is not like motherhood has taken it away from me. What motherhood has done is it has made them quiet. They have become so quiet and hidden under a lot of things motherhood comes with. The woman that wanted to create, the woman that wanted to build, the woman with ideas, the woman with vision, motherhood has only made it silent. Now, even before life started demanding school, work, and a lot from me, I just knew there was more to me. I knew I wanted to do more. I knew I wanted to give out more. I knew I wanted to live a life of impact. But like I said, motherhood made all those things quiet. Not because they died, they didn't. But it just went into a quiet phase. Then responsibility of motherhood came and made it quiet. So when I became a mother, the woman that wanted to create, the woman that wanted to influence, the woman that wanted to impact, it wasn't as if motherhood killed all those things. Responsibility came and shifted my attention. Becoming someone's mother, becoming someone's wife, all the responsibilities that came with motherhood made these dreams quiet. So it's not like motherhood had taken them away from me. It only needed me to go back and pick them up from where they were, where I had kept them. So motherhood only made them quiet. So while I was doing all the things involved in motherhood, school runs, the home front, being a good wife, those dreams have a way of whispering my name. They still whisper my name. They don't shout anymore because responsibility has swallowed a lot of it. But my name still comes whispering my name, even in quiet times. So that's what motherhood did. Motherhood made those dreams quiet.
Okay. Thank you, Ma. Why do you think motherhood can make women feel overlooked, even though they carry so much responsibility?
That's a very good question. See, motherhood is invisible work. It's not a work that is seen. And we're in a world that celebrates results. A woman does many things before 9 a.m. in the morning. Hundreds of things before 9 a.m. Preparing the children for school, cooking, thinking of what they would eat. Many things are done mentally, physically before 9 a.m. The process is not celebrated. It's the results that is celebrated. And guess what? Motherhood is mostly about the process. And the world we are in, we want to celebrate results. The only time a mother is celebrated is when the seeds God has given her, the children, turn out right, turn out well, then she's celebrated. Then everybody would say, oh, she has done this, she trained this child, she was able to raise this child, she was a good wife. That is the result. The process is not celebrated. So when you see a woman being someone's mother, being someone's wife, all in responsibility, she's just trying to build responsibility. Nobody sees that process. It's the results they want. So that's why it's easy for a woman to fade away in the sight of people, because all she's doing, even though it's a lot of work, they're silent work, and no man sees it. So it's possible, and it's very, very, very easy for a woman to fade away in the midst of all these things, because the work she's doing, it's like a foundational work. You know, when the foundation is being done, nobody sees it. It's only the building we see. But a lot of work has gone into the foundation.
Yeah.
And the work of a woman, the work of motherhood, has to do mostly without foundation. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So most of the time, that work is not seen. It's invisible. It's only when the result comes, that is when she's celebrated. So it's possible that a woman fades into thin air in the process of motherhood. So it has to be a woman who wants to find herself, will have to be very intentional and say, I would not allow myself to fade away in all these things. As much as these things are important, my finding me is also important.
Yeah.
Finding who I want to be, the real me, the real vision, the real growth I want to see, the purpose I want to see, is also as important as all these things. So it's important that a woman sees it. If not, you just fade away into doing all those things. Caring for your children, and it never ends. Caring for children never ends. You care for them till they go to primary school, till they go to secondary, till they go to university, till they go to their husband's house. Then you start again from the grandchildren. So the work of a woman never really ends. So it has to be an intentional woman that would say, no, I won't allow my life to fade away in all these things. Even though it's important, I will also allow me to shine. That's it.
When life feels it is on pause, how can a mother know if it is God timing or just prayer putting on herself?
Wow, this is another fantastic question. Well, personally, I've learned that God's timing comes with peace, right? God's timing has a lot to do with peace. But on the other side, when you begin to feel guilty, when you begin to feel anxious, when you begin to compare, then that's pressure. When you look at life and the question is, oh, I failed. Oh, I'm not doing it right. Oh, look at my friends. They've gone ahead of me. We started out together. But look at where they are now. They've gone ahead of me. Now, all these things will let you know that that's not God. That's simply pressure. You know, it brings guilt. It brings anxiety. It brings comparison. But, you know, you need to understand that life is lived in seasons. If you had followed Wolfbeck, that's a conference by Covenant House or Covenant Church, you know, early this year in January, Pastor Funke Felix Adejumo said something. She said, life is lived in seasons and not in years. You need to understand what season you are and what God is preparing for you in that season. You need to know the timing when God is set to launch you forth. You need to know the timing when God is set to say, oh, this is when I'm launching you. This is when you're starting. Just like the sons of Issachar, the Bible says, they had understanding of the time. They knew what Israel ought to do. That's it about the sons of Issachar. So we need that timing as well. We need to know. Look, for example, at Michelle Obama. There was a season in her life she was a wife. There was a season in her life she was a mother. There was a season where she was trying to balance professional life with family. And there was a season of public impact where she came out in public and then she became a voice. Life is lived in seasons. It's important that we understand those seasons. And it's important that, we're able to live life in those seasons. So how you know God's timing is, it comes with peace. There will just be a knowing. There will be a knowing that it's time for me to go. There will be that. It's not going to be based on pressure. It's not going to be based on my friends have gone. It's not going to be based on anxiety. You are anxious. No. It's going to be coming with a lot of peace. You will just know. I don't know how to explain it and saying you just know. It's a knowing that this is my time and this is when I need to launch out. So for me, that's it. God's timing comes with a lot of peace. But on the other side, it's anxiety, it's guilt. You begin to feel guilty, and then you begin to feel anxious, you know, because you feel people have gone ahead of you and you are still here. And the beautiful thing about it is we're going to get there, because you need to get to a point where if God is saying, you know it's annoying, you know it's God's timing, whatever God has placed in your hands, start with that first. When you start with that, if you don't start, God will not open up the next to you. So there's a need to start first. When you start, God will then let you know what next to do, the next phase to go, the next season. It keeps launching you forth. But it has to do with you starting first. When you know God's timing and you know that this is the time I'm to go, you know. I trust that God will help us.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome, ma.
What simple shift can help a mother find their sense of purpose again without feeling exhausted or selfish?
Okay, well, I would say first, redefining purpose. See, purpose is not doing many things at the same time, yeah? I think purpose is doing one simple thing, but doing it consistently. One simple thing, but you're doing it consistently. For you, purpose might be writing 10 minutes every day. For another person, it might be taking a course. For another person, it might be going back to school. For another person, it might be starting a business. You might say, oh, how do I even get money to get a shop, a store, or something? Oh, haven't you heard? Some people start in their houses. So for you, whatever it is you want to build around, whatever the purpose is, it's just for you to decide that, okay, I am doing this singular thing towards my purpose every day. This singular thing towards my purpose. Somebody was going to read a book and said, oh, I'll read a chapter every day. I said, if you've never been reading a chapter every day might be a difficult task. Why not start with, even if it's 2 pages? Okay, or say, I'm reading for 10 minutes today. That is something achievable. And I would recommend that you read Atomic Habits, because Atomic Habits is a book that would also help you to know how you consistently build your habits. If you do that every day consistently, you are better off than somebody who doesn't even do anything or who is not doing anything about purpose. So purpose grows when a woman shifts her attention from just service and shifts it into little things that, you know, she can do towards it. And I would like to say that there is no perfect time to actually say, this is the perfect time I want to do this. A wise man said the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So if you did not start 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, the next time to start that dream is now. So you don't procrastinate it again. So there is no perfect time. Oh, I want to start that business, but it's until I'm done having my children. Who says that when you're done having your children, that will be the perfect time? Who says another excuse won't come up? Okay, so it's important that we know that there's no perfect time. When you are ready to start, and we talked about God's leading that comes with peace. When you know that time is here, you start. Start with the little things that would build up to become or compound to become that one thing that you really want to do. So for me, that's basically you redefine purpose. Know that it's not a big thing. And success, they say, is not the destination, it's what you do daily. When you look at your habits, what you do every day, you will then know where you're going to. If every day all you do is watch TV, if all you do, all the movies that come on Nollywood, you are the first to watch it, then you know where you're going. But if in a day you are able to prioritize some things that are important, reading a book, listening to a podcast, just like this, you begin to know where your mind will yield to. You begin to build something inside of you. So we need to come to a point as mothers that we are very intentional about ourselves, about the things we take in. And remember, because I talk about parenting, I won't fail to mention that the kind of mother you are, whether you like it or not, your children see it. Is either you are motivating your children to become something for themselves, or you are not giving them that motivation. You know, I remember that Chimamanda Adichie said something, the writer, the author said something She said even when her children sees her going out, they are proud of their mother. They are proud of the woman they have as a mother. So it's either you make your children proud of you. When they look at your life, they are like, oh, we love what's happening in mommy's life.
We want to be like
We want to be like mommy. Why can't you be a role model? Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma.
You're welcome, ma. You're welcome.
Ma, if a mother feels her best days are behind her, what will you tell her to see it in a different way?
Well, for any woman out there who feels your best days are behind you, I would say no. I'll quietly and sincerely tell you, no, your best days are not behind you. In fact, they are becoming you. Your presence now might not look so glamorous. It might not look so beautiful. It might not look like what you want. It might not look like what you've bargained for. But you can start from somewhere. You can pick it up from somewhere, start from somewhere, you can rise. Because it's never over until it's over. And you should consider it a blessing, motherhood, because one thing motherhood does is it stretches us. It helps us to build capacity. It helps us to be wiser,
To be strong.
to be deeper, to be stronger. It helps you to have a reason for what you want to do. Somebody who picked up a dream at 50, the world might tell you that at 50, what are you doing? Picking up a dream and dreaming again at 50. But sincerely, it's not late. You who is doing it at 50, have a better sense of purpose, have a better sense of direction. Is doing it with more wisdom than somebody who tried it at 20. I'm not saying it's good to start at 50, no. But I'm only telling you that it's not too late. There is a reason why it's at 50 you're starting. You have become deeper, you have become wiser, you have become stronger, you have built capacity because of motherhood. Motherhood has helped you to build capacity. I'm mentioning Mommy Felix Adejumo again. Do you know she is going to be 63 this year? And she went back to school to study law.
Wow.
Just a few years ago. She'll be graduating, did she say this year or next year? She'll be graduating soon. A woman in her 60s is still in school studying. So what are you talking about? How late are you that you think you're late? That dream is not late. It only needs you to go back to a version that can accommodate that dream. And you need to build on the fact that motherhood has given you, has created that version. Motherhood has created that thing for you. It has built tenacity. It has built resilience. So when you start out that dream, you're starting out with a force that you didn't have when you were in your 20s. You probably didn't have it when you were in your 30s. So it's not too late to get a dream, to build on a dream. Your dreams have not expired.
Exactly.
They are somewhere.
Yeah.
You just need to pick them up and you start to dream again. Remember we talked about redefining purpose. You just need to redefine them. What one thing can you do towards that purpose daily that, that would help you achieve that thing you want to achieve? So believe you me, mothers, you are not late. In your 40s, you are not late. In your 50s, you are not late. Because you had a child, because you have children, does not mean you forget everything about yourself. I've heard people say that, it's not about me now, it's about the children.
No?
Let me just focus on the children. You are not an expired case. You are not a case that is done for. No, you still have your
own purpose.
And it's valid. And you can still become that the Lord wants you to become. I pray the Lord will help us in Jesus' name. So that's me. It might not look like it now, but take steps. Take steps. Take steps. And then you would gradually get there.
And don't say because I'm a mother, let me relax. No, you have a home purpose. Stand up now. Do what you want. And God will help you.
Do what will spark up that light again. That thing that will spark up that light. That light that was in you when you were a teenager, when you were a youth, when you dreamt of taking over the world, is right there. Just take it and let it spark up
Just
again.
start your dream now. And God will help you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma. Thank you for coming to the Future Podcast.
Thank you so much.
Ma, can you tell my supporter, my viewer, my fans, your Instagram, your page, and all.
Okay. I want to use. Thank you so much for that opportunity. I want to use this opportunity to talk about a podcast that I'm hosting very soon. It's going to be based on parenting. So if you are a mother, a caregiver, a parent, somebody who loves to talk about real conversations, we're not talking about parenting based on social media opinions. We're not talking based on what we feel on feelings. We're talking about real lived experiences. People who have lived, especially in the UK, in the diaspora, in Nigeria, in any part of the world. Now, parenting doesn't come with a manual, but we can avoid years of mistakes when we listen to what people have done, people that have gone ahead of us. So if you're watching this, I would love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's NEB. That's the YouTube channel. I'm sure she's going to attach it to this video.
Yeah.
So you're going to see it. I would love you to subscribe. And so we can build a community of parents, intentional parents, parents who wants to raise children that are successful, parents who want to raise children that are well-grounded, parents who wants to raise children that are, that becomes a force to be reckoned with in the society. My Instagram page, Eniola Beecroft, it's NEB. My Facebook page, Eniola Beecroft, it's NEB. And I'm also on TikTok, but not too much. I don't use it too much, but I'm also on TikTok. But basically, Facebook and Instagram, it's NEB, Eniola Beecroft. Whichever one you follow me on, it's fine. You will get to see the things when we drop it, you get to see it. So thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Love you all.
Thank you. This is the end of the episode. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Bye-bye.